The signing of the Ghana Elections Commission's Code of Conduct by political parties expected to contest the 2015 general and regional elections is being viewed by Charge d'Affaires of the United States Embassy in Georgetown, Brian Hunt, as a positive step. One essential area, though, is the adherence to the principles outlined in the conduct.
The standards which have been laid out are not only contained in the code, they're basic standards of decency that all political parties around the world should adhere to during election periods.
Political parties, in a little over a week from today, will be required to wrap up all their campaigning. The U.S. Charge d'Affaires was asked whether the Wednesday signing was coming a little too late.
I wouldn't say it's never too late. It would have been nice if it could have been agreed to earlier in the electoral process, but even to ensure that the final 2 weeks are conducted in a way that adheres to the code of conduct that's been signed will be a net positive for the overall process.
Hunt added, too, that the code will help to ensure that election campaigning focuses on critical issues that are confronting Guyana.
That we don't see any rhetoric that might incite violence or violent reactions or is seen as discriminatory on the basis of race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, nationality, or any of the other religion or any of the other categories laid out in the code.
If the code had been signed earlier, at least one statement by former President Bart Jagdeo could have possibly been deemed a violation. The U.S. Charge d'Affaires reasoned that he finds nothing in the code that is challenging. Did you have a chance to go through the code?
Yes, I've seen the code both in draft and in final form, and I think it represents an improvement over the code that was signed in 2011.
Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.